A brother accosted me, coupled with the incident that took place in the University of Benin concerning the murder of a young man who had just finished his exam under the Department of Political Science, a part-time student who was being unalived in his vehicle named a GLK alongside a lady sitting beside him and a guy at the backside of the car whence a vehicle intercepted and sprayed some bullets on the vehicle sporadically, and after the damage being done on the vehicle, they opened the door and spray more bullets on him, which once some bullets reached the lady and died in the process. And that incident happened on Sunday towards the evening. Some said around 5:15 p.m. Very unfortunate for the brother who had been unalived, due to the fact that he had some shady deals with some of his colleagues on the issue of this, what we call Yahoo Yahoo. Now, unfortunately, the brother was trying to tell me what does Islam say about this. This is not peculiar to non-Muslims. This is also among the Muslim brothers. That's why I'm so concerned to speak on this. I remember when I was in the university, the same university, back then, around 2015, 2016, an incident happened with a brother was a Muslim. We never knew he was into the system, the scamming system, and also he was a cultist. Very gentle in character and a reciter of the Quran. He was with us in the mosque. Goes to the mosque, comes out, he prays his 5 daily prayers, but never knew he was. Nobody knew he was until the death reached us that he was unalived. And we had to imagine. And when we went into investigation, discovered that he was not just a young boy, but was a cultist. That he had some shady deals similarly to what happened 3 days ago. Now, looking at it, when you discovered what really happened in that incident, we see that the boy who was murdered or unalived 3 days ago at Uniben, due to the fact that he had a deal with his brothers, and that day he could not return the money back to them due to the influence from his girlfriend, who will tell him, don't return the money. Be with us, don't return the money. And we need it. They will do anything. And he followed suit and obeyed her and some other friends who convinced him not to return the money. At the end of the day, what did he pay with? He paid with his life. Now, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has told us in the Quran that no matter situation don't involve in fraudulent acts. And imagine those who involve in fraudulent acts, like what we call in internet frauding or internet fraud, always end up in shame and in shame. Allah says in Surah Al-Baqarah, also we said in Surah Al-Nisa, to confirm for the believers, and Surah Al-Baqarah in a generic term. What Allah says in that verse, لا تَكُولُوا أَمْوَالَكُمْ بَيْنَكُمْ بِبَاطِلٍ. Do not eat the words amongst yourself wrongly, unjustly. وَلَا تُدْلُوا بِهَا إِلَّا عَلَى الْحُكَامِ لِتَكُولُوا فَرِيقًا مِنْ أَمْوَالِ النَّاسِ. Don't go in seeking the protection of the judges or some of those who have authority over you, just for you to eat part of the money of those people unjustly. Don't do that. وَأَنْتُمْ تَعْلَمُونَ, when you know. This is talking about those, for example, if you were doing a fraud, some people, they will defraud their fellow humans, taking their money without their consent, or using what we call, sometimes they use physical frauding, so they use internet frauding, digital system. When they defraud them without giving them your return, they do that in order to achieve their aim and make the other be depressed. Just you have example, someone in here in Nigeria defrauding someone in America or some other country, and probably those people, they might be lonely. be it dating her, be it celebrity or chatting. At the end of the day, when they are communicating with that person with a ghost perspective of their identity, and when they do that, they defraud the person, collecting from the person, hoping to return back favor, and the person could not find the favor. Either the person being depressed over there, or the person being unalive due to depression or high blood pressure after he had lost or she had lost whatever he or she had. This is wrong. And you carrying that body, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will repay you back, giving the person your good deeds in return of what you have collected. So Allah said in the Quran. Another verse corroborating what was said in that verse, which it says that don't do that because you know. Allah says in Surah An-Nisa verse 20, now Allah is reminding the believers, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, talking to the believers, not just generating. La takulu amwalakum bainakum bibatil. Do not eat the wealth of yourselves amongst you unjustly. Don't do that. Do not eat the wealth amongst you just illa takuna tijara, except there is a business transaction between you. Only when you have consent. If, for example, I'm trading with you and you do not consent with it, you can go. But when you are trying to spell you out, in order for you to consent with it, either giving you some convo, in order for you to consent with it, either deceiving you in form of defrauding or internet frauding to make sure that you see the light of what you want to buy, something that is even not available, just to make sure you achieve your aim by getting from the person his money, either in dollar or in yuan or in other currency, after which you block the person. That is not good. Allah says it's not good. Because when you do that, Allah says, you have unalive yourselves, unalive the people. Because Inna Allah kana bikum rahima, Allah is so merciful to you. You should have consent in your business. That is what Allah is encouraging Muslims to do. Not to involve in, because at the end of the day, whatever you do that is not aligned to Islamic laws or Islamic jurisprudence, you have done something wrong in your life. Allah will not be pleased with you. At the end of the day, what Allah says will not be pleased with you, because look at what happened to that brother who had been unalived. Tell me, what gain did he have? What gain did he achieve? The girl who popped in the vehicle hoping because he wants to drive, want to be in a Benz, or because he has a connection with the guy, what benefit did she have? That's why girls need to be very careful. You have to understand. I'm not saying some girls, they themselves, they know that this particular guy is involving in shady business and they will be with the person. They don't care, because what they want is to have a high life with them. Enjoyment, temporary enjoyment, which at the end of the day, it warrants to nothing. Nothing. You end up giving yourself to the devil. Even Shaitan himself, Al-Rajim, the cursed one, when he wanted to tempt Jesus Christ, says in the Bible, what did he say? What did he say? We'll look at it in the next one. We'll see what he says.